Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today we are doing another Oliver Anthony reaction. This time it's Virginia. And coming off of the Richmond North of Richmond reaction, I learned a lot about Oliver from you guys in the comments. I learned specifically what the genre was of music because I had originally thought it was country and I knew that was wrong. Turns out it's more bluegrass, more of a mountain, more of an Appalachian style genre. So it's still very new to me, still very fresh, and I liked what I heard in Richmond North of Richmond, so I'm excited to hear more from Oliver here in this song. And I don't know, I love discovering new music, so anytime I can find something that really hooks me, like Oliver has here, I don't know, I'm just drawn to it, and I hope you guys feel similarly. Anyways, I could just go on and keep talking, so I'll cut it short there. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's get into it. I love his dog. And the scenery, honestly. Pretty melody.
I've been picking on the same back porch since I was just a boy with a dream.
God, his voice.
Daddy had a cab-daddy horse down in the field running.
I think that's wrong. Daddy had a cavity horse? Is that right? If that's right, what does cavity horse mean? If that's wrong, what is he actually saying? Hold on, let me listen back.
My daddy had a cab-daddy horse down.
A cow baby horse? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what he's saying.
My daddy had a cab-daddy horse down in the field running biker and things. Preacher talk about heaven, son, it sure sounds nice. At least I can tell him that I had me a slice. Nobody's singing songs about Virginia, but sweet Virginia's always a singing to me.
God, he can really paint a picture. Like, I'm not from Virginia. I have cousins who are from Virginia. I don't know. He can really paint the picture of what it's like to be at home, what the environment is like, who the people are, what they care about. Any musician who's a good storyteller, I mean, you kind of have to be almost to make good and enjoyable music, but you can just tell that he was always a good storyteller. Therefore, he can just sing our ears off. Beautiful.
Virginia, the sweet Virginia's always a singing to me. Down some old biker roads where the green grass grows.
It sure does.
On down in the hills where the folks on horseback road. Lord,
the imagery.
I tell the youngins when I grow old.
I love it. I love it when he does that, like, almost like vocal cry. It's like you can hear his voice break, and I'll play it back for you so you can hear what I'm talking about. Oops.
Horseback road. Lordy, I tell the youngins when I grow
That part. When, like, you hear that he like has like all of his voice in his chest voice, so it sounds more heavy and free, and then he just like releases it at the top. And in vocal terminology, I may be even getting that wrong, but they call that a vocal break or cry. And people do it unintentionally if they're trying to sing in falsetto, but if you use it intentionally, as Oliver, I'm assuming, is doing here, you get this really interesting effect. And that's why I'm, like, honestly engaged in just listening to him as a vocalist, because he adds these interesting little nuggets that not a lot of other people do, and you don't often hear it in typical pop music and maybe pop country as well. A lot of it is very over processed, and you don't hear the rawness, the realness that is actual, bluegrass, Appalachian kind of music. Really cool stuff.
Lordy, I tell the youngins when I grow old what the old told me. Lord, they don't never sing songs about Virginia, but Virginia, she's always a singing to me.
I love his phrasing, his vocal phrasing. It's so interesting. Also, again, we have to acknowledge the fact that there is not a drummer, there is not a bassist, there's not another vocalist, there's not another guitarist, there's not somebody with a random triangle in the background. It is just Oliver and his guitar. Also, I don't think it's actually an actual guitar. I think it's some other kind of instrument. So remind me again in the comments, what is this instrument specifically? He makes it sound beautiful no matter what, though.
I've got a bowl, I know a spot where the law don't go. Now we could smoke something my daddy never grew back in his day.
I need to listen back to those lyrics. I kind of missed part of the plot there. Is he growing weed or something, or growing something?
Now we could smoke something
okay.
Daddy never grew back in his day.
True. Okay.
Down some old backer hole where the green grass grows.
The cracks again. I love it.
On down in the hill where the folks on horseback rode. Lordy, I tell the youngins.
You can also, maybe for some of you guitarists, you may know what I'm talking about, but he does this walk up kind of action with his fingers, but also with the way the melody sounds. You hear the dome, 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 like the slight monotonic increasing of the sound. I'll see if I can find the spot.
In the hill where the folks on horseback rode. Lordy, I tell the youngins.
That part right there. Dome, dome, dome.
When I grow old, what the old told me, son, they don't ever sing songs about Virginia, but Virginia, she's always singing to me.
That's pretty. That's really pretty. Amazing. Absolutely love that. It's such an interesting it's such an interesting genre and style of singing, style of guitar playing, style of music. It's just like my ears are not accustomed to it, so it's hard for me to in the moment quickly grasp all of those little nuances that maybe a more seasoned ear or experienced listener would be able to easily pick up. Maybe to the experienced ear this is a simple song. I really don't know. The fact that it's resonating with so many people tells me that he's tapped into something that is completely novel, or at least this is some kind of resurgence in that style of music. And if there's more to come, then I hopefully will improve in my ears' accessibility to this kind of music, because at the moment it's really hard for me overall to disentangle and figure out some of the melodic differences in his guitar playing. If that makes sense to you. Hopefully that sentence makes sense. So I still enjoy the music a lot. It's just hard for me at points to figure out if he's making changes to the melody in the guitar, or in his strumming pattern, or is in the rhythm of his actual words, because it is just a different style of music. And I think I just have to continue to listen to it. I really like it, though. I think you can hear clearly Oliver's passion. His emotional rawness, again, comes out in the live performance. And I love the fact that in the scenery, you've got the dog, you've got the kind of rusted down car, the beautiful greens. I love that about Oliver's videos. It's so vibrant. Visually, it's engaging. Auditorily, it's engaging. And I like it. So continue giving me more recommendations of Oliver's in the comment section down below. And hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Anyways, it's been Sohum. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Take care. Peace.